everyone, welcome back to another reading vlog. Today is April 1st. It is currently 8 o'clock p.m. I'm gonna share with you guys the books that I'll be reading this weekend. Today, happy publication day to Half the World Away by Rebecca Banks. So it is a romance. It follows Abby, who is divorced and keeping a heartbreaking secret. She is sleepwalking through her life as a publicist at a London football club. She seems to spend more time covering their scandals than celebrating their wins and has had enough. Though she's already prepared for a fresh start, some shocking news pushes her to take an opportunity even further from home in Salt Lake City. The first morning of her new life, Abby bumps into Kyle Miller. So she has a secret. She meets this new guy named Kyle. She's going through a divorce. Happy publication day to that book. It was released today. I will be reading that this weekend. Also going to be reading Cazadora, which is the second book of Lobizona. I enjoyed Lobizona, and I'm so happy that they accepted my request to read the arc. Of course, this book hasn't came out. It'll be out on August 17th, so I'm very excited to read it. It is one of my most anticipated reads of the year, and I'm so happy. I also downloaded You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I've heard very good things about it as well. Also downloaded Ghost by Jason Reynolds, one of my favorite authors. You guys should definitely check him out. He has some amazing books, and I think this is like my 7th book that I have read from him this year. These are the books that I'm gonna read. So hope you guys enjoy. Grab yourself some coffee, grab yourself some tea, and join me. Follow me along this long weekend. One more day and it's spring break, so I'm excited. Don't cry.
It's just a little white line, I'll be fine. Out of control.
Oh my God.
Almost made it to heaven. It was closer than you know. Enemy, gambling with my
Baby blue, that's the color you wore when I met you. I said I'd run cafe, just waiting there to see your face. You're my little crush. I'm hoping I didn't say too much.
It's currently 2 a.m. I'm getting some discussion questions ready for tomorrow's Zoom meeting for the book club. I'm so excited. coming. Hello, it is Monday. We are continuing the vlog from April 1st. I did not vlog this weekend because I was reorganizing my room. I didn't really have a lot of time to read. Yesterday I did continue reading Ghost by Jason Reynolds, and as I mentioned before, Jason Reynolds has become one of my favorite authors, so I'm kind of doing like a Jason Reynolds reading spree. Ghost is a very short and a fast-paced story following Ghost, and his real name is Castle, but he calls himself Ghost because of an event that happened with his father. And then this is the first book of the 4 books in total, because it is a series, and I do plan on finishing the rest of them. I love the main character, Ghost. He has so much anger inside him, and he has his reasons. His father was very violent and he was an alcoholic, but he is now in prison for something that occurred, and now he lives with his mother. His mother works at a cafeteria and she is studying to be a nurse, and they don't have a lot, so they do live in poverty. He does get bullied at school because of his clothing and the shoes that he wears, and his mother is not able to buy him stuff because they don't have the money for it. One day, Ghost goes to a park where they're having like a track meet, and he stands next to a kid and starts racing him, and the coach sees that he is very fast. The coach invites him to join the team, which are the defenders. Ghost automatically says no because he wants to be a basketball player, and he's never thought of himself as being a runner. And coach tells him that he will talk to his mother, and eventually he accepts. The coach takes him home, and that's when he talks to his mother. His Ghost is a kid that has a lot of anger in him, and he fights a lot at school, and he gets in trouble a lot because of a past that occurred to him. The writing was very easy to understand. It is very captivating. It was very intriguing. Definitely, if you guys are looking for a short story to read like in one sitting or in a day, I would really recommend you guys that one. And there is violence in the beginning. So Ghost, throughout the story, he has to face his bullies, needs to learn how to reconcile with his traumatic past, and also face up to his mistakes. Okay, so today I'm gonna start reading Cazadora, which is the second book of Lobizona by Romina Garber. And I did read Lobizona last year. I enjoyed reading it. It wasn't something that I really loved, but I did enjoy. I liked all the characters. There was just something missing. And I'm just so excited to keep going with the series. I am deeply intrigued to know what happens next. So I'm gonna make myself some lunch and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, hello friends. So it is now 10 o'clock, actually 11:30 p.m. I am about to go to bed, but I wanted to update you guys really fast with my readings. I have been reading all day. I did start reading Cazadora by Romina Gerber. Right now it's pretty slow. There hasn't been a lot of like things going on, and I feel like it's a little slow paced. So I started reading another book that was sent to me. Is called Half the World Away. It's a new release. It came out on April 1st, and I'm on chapter 17. So I'm really enjoying it. I think it's like a very cute romance about this woman who lives in England. She is going through a divorce, and she finds out that her ex-husband is having a baby. So she feels kind of sad about that, and she gets a job offer in the United States. First, she doesn't want to take it, but then she feels that she needs a new fresh start, so she decides to go to the interview, and she gets the job. So then she moves to Utah, and she leaves all her family behind, her friends and everyone. She also has this secret, and it hasn't been revealed, which makes the story even more interesting to me. It is a romance, but once she moves to Utah for this job as a publicist, she meets this guy named Kyle, and Kyle offers her to show her around the city. Cazadora begins right where Lobizona ended, and they are on their way to Argentina, and they're on their way to Querana, which is an Argentine city where most Septimus live, and it has all sorts of magic. It also has a little bit of romance. Manu, she is a wolf, and it's very rare for women to be wolves. A lot of gendered language in Cazadora, because there's a part in the book where there's bathrooms for witches, which are for girls, and there's bathrooms for wolves, which is for the boys. And also how only girls can be witches and wolves can be boys. Her father, who is a wolf, married a human, so I guess that's why she became a wolf. So hopefully I'm able to finish those by tomorrow. Hopefully. It's 11:41. I'm gonna go to sleep and maybe watch a little bit of Netflix or do some more pages. It is now Tuesday afternoon. I finally finished reading Half the World Away by Rebecca Banks, and it was a very fast-paced rom-com. novel, although it wasn't my favorite. I did enjoy reading it. A great message of starting over and moving half across the country to start all over. I really like the descriptions of the settings of the stories, the bars that they went to, the music. I know Kings of Leon was mentioned, and I love that band. They're amazing live, so I really like how the author incorporated music, how the character met a new friend in Utah, and they started this blog where they started reviewing band concerts. So I thought that was pretty cool. This main character, whose name is Abby Potter, she has this deep, heartbreaking secret. She hasn't told anyone but her best friend Violet. Then she meets this guy named Kyle, and they develop this relationship. I think that the romance was really very well described and very well developed. I don't think I found anything problematic with their relationship. I think that the author kind of needs to do a little bit more research when it comes to mental health, because there is abortion in this book, and really focus on that subject, and I think it was one of the main plots in the story. Although it was very well written, I love the friendships that Abby made. There was a very jealous character, and I feel like that didn't need to be incorporated in the book because I didn't care about that character at all. Her name is Kitty, but I feel like in the middle it was kind of like very slow. Overall, the story was very predictable, but I really like the descriptions of the author. I think she's an amazing writer. Themes that I found are guilt, because she has a lot of guilt from her past. Also starting over, because she moves from England to Utah. I did not love it, but I did enjoy reading it. So I finished that today. Reading Cazadora, I am 13% in. I'm myself zoning out a lot, and I feel like the story's not going anywhere at the moment. So I think I'm gonna start reading, You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I got this from Libby, and this is the cover, the pretty cover. And there's only 241 pages. So it follows Liz, who has always believed she's too black, too poor, too awkward to shine in her small, rich, prom-obsessed Midwestern town. But it's okay. Liz has a plan that will get her out of Campbell, Indiana forever. Attend the uber elite Pennington College, play in their world-famous orchestra, and become a doctor. So that's the book that I'm going to be currently reading. Hopefully I can read Cazadora a little bit later, but I'm gonna journal right now. I'm gonna be working on my April journal, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Alright, hello friends, hi! Technically I just vlogged 2 weeks, so you guys are gonna see what I've been reading these past 2 weeks, and ever since April started. Reading has been pretty slow. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've been reading slower than usual. I'm currently reading You Should See Me in a Crown, and I'm on page 104. I'm 42% in, and I'm on chapter 18. So far, it's a very cute story. It's a YA, and it does take place in high school, so it reminds me a lot of high school, you know. It has a lot of mean girls, which I remember, bullies, and there is gender identity discrimination. Our main character, her name is Lizzie. She is queer. Has an argument, or she has a discussion with one of her friends, Gabby. Told her that nobody knows that she's queer because she hides it. Lizzie says that she never tries to hide it. She has never made it a thing, and she says that being into girls has never been a huge point of contention for her or her friends. And she also states that coming out and proud wouldn't be okay in the town that she lives in, which is Indiana. I think she's stating that there's a lot of homophobia. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of important topics in this book, from racism to gender identity discrimination, from anxiety, panic attacks, and I think that the author does an incredible job at describing this, portrays it in this main character very well. So I appreciate that from her. Follows Lizzie. She's in high school. She's a senior. She is waiting for a scholarship email to Pennington, So she applied for this scholarship and she's waiting for their response in the beginning of the story. But then towards like next few pages, we discover that she gets rejected for this scholarship. As she got rejected for this scholarship, she thinks that she's gonna have no way to pay for to go to college. Then she decides to run for prom queen in her high school, and then the winner wins money, and she thinks that this money would be sufficient for her to attend college. I finished it today. Tomorrow's Thursday, so yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday. Bye. Hello, it is now Thursday afternoon. I have been currently reading You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I just finished it and I have to say that I really enjoyed it. I did rate it a 4 out of 5. Hate high school drama. I hate it, and this book had a lot of it, but I definitely loved the whole themes, LGBT and the little romance that the author threw on there, and I love the whole perspective of a black queer girl winning prom queen, and in the beginning she was very well developed. I really loved the main character because first she feels that she needs to stay silent from the real person that she is. Lee has that theme of identity and also friendships, so her having to go through living without a mother because her mother did die. I also did not like how the author just she did not include one of the characters and then all of a sudden she's back at the end of the story. So I'm like, that threw me off. And those couple of pages where she puts that character on the part, I'm just like super bored because I didn't even know anything about this character. That it was amazing. I would really recommend it for any high schooler. Obviously it was predictable, the ending was predictable. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I did finish 3 books. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday or have a great day wherever you are. Bye. Go on.